It is official now. Kanye has directly stated his intentions to leave Adidas publicly. Not only that, but he may be leaving very, very soon, regardless of what the parameters were initially agreed on in the contract. As I quote from a recent post on Kanye's Instagram, "I have no chill. It's going to cost you billions to keep me. It's going to cost you billions to let me go, Adidas. You stole my designs amongst other things. I'll give you till Tuesday. I'm not waiting 7 months to leave like the breach letter I sent you refers to. It's up now. I'm going to make things unbearable. And I promise you, I've only been playing nice. I know everything. I promise, the fake shoes y'all sold behind my back in China, everything." Evidently, it's been quite clear to us since Yeezy Day that Kanye and Adidas' relationship was on thin ice, to say the very least. That was when we saw Kanye explaining that he never even approved the idea of Yeezy Day at all, nor any of these old models to be restocked. In other words, we shouldn't blame Kanye for the volatility in the market for old Yeezys. Rather, this was all due to Adidas management. Had it been up to Kanye, he likely would have never reproduced those older models, and especially would not have dedicated a day for Yeezy restocks like Yeezy Day. Obviously, Adidas is trying to milk every bit of money they can, most likely because either they knew Kanye would eventually be leaving quite soon anyway, or they're just very nearsighted and solely focusing on annual net income for shareholders rather than long-term potential. I'm not sure what went wrong, but this is besides the point. So while we have known this relationship has been shaky for a while, within the recent months in general, things were getting really suspicious with Adidas producing all these lookalike models of Yeezy slides, the lookalike Yeezy foam runners, and more. At this point, they're really milking every ounce of Kanye's influence that they can, so it was pretty clear that something was up for sure, but Kanye has been mostly quiet regarding the situation up until August, and now Kanye is essentially just point blank saying like, hey, I'm out of here, 100%, I'm trying to leave. Not only that, but evidently there is a lot of bad blood, so in the process, he's going to be giving Adidas a lot of bad publicity, which of course, the shareholders won't be so happy about. Not only that, but given Kanye's massive influence, it'll also have an inevitable influence on people's future shopping choice, and I don't even just mean Yeezy-related purchases. In general, there's going to be a lot of people who are no longer going to want to support Adidas because of the situation which Kanye is now exposing. Something notable in this statement was that he said, "I'll give you until Tuesday," so this could very well legally end Tuesday, but I think it's rather unlikely. Most likely, this will take at minimum a few more weeks of legal processing, but nonetheless, it's going to end much sooner than what we think if Kanye really does mean what he's saying in the statement regarding the 7-month breach letter and that not mattering anymore. Now, given how Kanye chooses to articulate himself on Instagram, including the memes he posts directed towards Adidas, especially the employees, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to call him crazy, and personally, I couldn't disagree more. I think he's far from crazy, although this certainly isn't the ideal way most people would want to conduct themselves for legal purposes, business purposes, etc. But again, that's most people. You have to keep in mind that a major reason so many people, including myself, gravitate towards Kanye West is because he's very authentic. Yeah, some of it is immature, but let's be honest with ourselves. None of us are saints. When we're in private situations with family and friends, we say some immature things too that are most likely worse than the jokes he's directing towards the Adidas board and Skeet, especially the fantastic one he made about Skeet's tattoos of the kids, which he very well deserved. What a fucking moron for doing that. And like Kanye points out, all Skeet was really a pawn to try to get Kanye to do something illegal. But besides the point, the difference between you and Kanye is Kanye doesn't put a mask on in public. He's got nothing to lose because this is how he built his dedicated following anyway. So he really has nothing to gain by coming out with a very well-articulated post describing how Adidas breached the contract. He'll probably have a higher audience retention by doing exactly what he's doing right now. So yeah, I don't think he's crazy at all. When it comes to the decision to leave Adidas in general, I don't know if it's the ideal decision financially speaking. Adidas probably has some of the most efficient logistics, unless he's planning to somehow get back with Nike. But for Kanye personally, I still do think it is the right decision given his motives. He's got enough money. He's not looking for the most financially ideal situation. He's building a legacy, and he sees Adidas tarnishing this by releasing unapproved colorways, stealing his aesthetics to make cheaper versions, and in general making many management decisions that he disagrees with. So in Kanye's shoes, yeah, I'd leave given the fact that he already has billions in net worth, especially because it does seem like he's confident in the evidence he has regarding the breach contract. But again, probably won't be the most financially ideal situation for him, unless again he does work for Nike or some other brand decides to give up a truly insane amount in royalties, which might end up being the case as well. Now, what does this mean for Adidas? Oh, this is terrible. Apparently, Yeezys are over 60% of Adidas online sales, which is very frightening. Yeah, Adidas has soccer jerseys, pulling in a lot, of course, plenty of nice shoes like Ultra Boost, NMDs, etc. They have great clothing, but let's be honest, Yeezy is truly the backbone that's been allowing Adidas to be competitive with Nike. Adidas Yeezy began in 2015, and you can see how not only the financial evaluations for Adidas began to completely change around then, but the stock followed as well. Now, if you go towards like the end of 2021 and beginning of 2022, you'll see this huge stock crash. Now, the main reason for this is the Federal Reserve is, of course, raising interest rates because of inflation in general, but Adidas has fallen more respective to other similar companies, so I think that the possibility of Kanye leaving for months now has definitely played in a big factor in this. So, yeah, this is awful news for Adidas on the front of both selling and investor purposes. Obviously, I don't think it's completely priced into the stock yet, but don't start buying puts. I'm not a financial advisor, and nobody could accurately predict these things anyway. My point is just that things are looking very, very bleak for Adidas' future. So that's what it means for Adidas. Not good. Soon, I'll be making a video regarding what it means for the prices of all Adidas Yeezys, so subscribe and enable post notifications for that. Also, eventually, I do plan to make a mini documentary on Kanye. I'm pretty confident that after everything is legally settled, Adidas will no longer be able to reproduce even old Adidas Yeezys. I'm pretty sure Kanye's legal team was wise enough to include that from the get-go. On the other hand, though, I'm pretty confident that we'll still be getting these phony Yeezy lookalikes like we have already seen with the Yeezy slides and foam runners, because Adidas most likely thought out some loopholes in the contract that allow this to actually happen without Kanye being able to come after them for it. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that the fact that we already started seeing them is a very clear indicator that Adidas knew Kanye was going to leave for a very long time, and so they figured, hey, let's get a head start on producing lookalikes because he's going to leave anyways, and this is what we're going to have to do to save face. So in summary, Kanye is leaving. It seems Adidas has known this would happen for a while, hence they got the head start on producing lookalikes. Regardless, this is very bad for Adidas' future. It seems to already be getting priced into their stock. And finally, I don't think Kanye is crazy at all. Immature, yes, but I'm immature too. The only difference with Kanye is he's truly authentic and unfiltered, and that's why I gravitate towards him, just like I'm sure many of you guys do too. A bar from his song, Saint Pablo, sums my perspective up quite well. The media said he's way out of control. I just feel like I'm the only one not pretending. I'm not out of control, I'm just not in a control. Video coming soon on the effects this will have on the market for Adidas Yeezys, so make sure to subscribe and feel free to leave a like. Also, feel free to check out the other links in the description below to join eDeals, which is now open for a finite period. You can purchase a membership with the link in the description for only $14.99 per month, as well as kit proxies if you're looking for fast and reliable residential proxies. Furthermore, feel free to follow Endurance's Twitter for updates on the next restock or key giveaways, and the same goes for Gargantua AIO if you want to keep up with the restocks or progress. Last but not least, make sure to follow KeithAdam10 and Personals for you. This way, you guys stay updated on all urgent info like I was going over today. With that, though, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day.